I'm gonna try and keep my cool here, okay? I'm gonna try and keep my cool. Got 7 of these normals left. I don't want to have to get into the premiums. Don't make me do it, Street. Don't make me do it. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay, so also, just reminding myself, gold lucky boxes were for sale, I believe, last week or the week before. We got 3 of them here. These are the items you guys can get. Exclusive signature pack at 3%, all the way to a premium skill chain ticket as 23%, 5 of those. Let's just go ahead and open those. I forgot we had those. I forgot to put that in the notes today, so let's just go ahead and open all 3. We'll do one at a time. First one, 5 premium skill change tickets. That actually just helps us today in terms of upgrades. So that's actually what we want to get today, is blues, greens, and premiums, if it's going to help us for this stream. Next one, 5 more premium skill change tickets. The highest percent item, the most likely item to get. We have gotten it twice now. Last one, another TSS, baby. I think that's what what's the percent chance on a TSS? Exclusive Sig was 6, or was 3%. GI was 6. Is this like 10% or 6% as well? I pulled a GI and a TSS from the Gold Lucky box on my main team, the Dodgers team. Have we pulled a TSS from on this one? Either which way, I'm with 2018. Let's get hashtag rigged in the chat, please. Okay, so let's do this thing. GI, first one up, we're gonna do Joe Morgan. We have some GI resets and an overall amp, so hopefully we don't get cheese today. But here we go. First diamond of the day, Joe Morgan. Romano, what is up? Despite all those black diamond pieces, you're telling me as well. You're telling me. And GI goes to 63. How did I know that we were gonna get some cheese on the GI today? It always happens. It's rarely that we get above a 70 GI when you make them a diamond, but you know what? We have a GI reset and I think an overall amp. So we have 2 of those and an overall amp. So next up, let's go ahead and do Street. You guys chose him in the poll. That's who we're working on. Let's see what GI he gets. Is he gonna get cheeked as well? $29.99 for the gold. Hey, I'm not complaining. A 72, boom. I said it's rare that we get over 70 from these, and we finally got one. We got another. I think what we'll do the GI reset ticket since he is 63. He technically can only go down to 60. So he could technically go down, but I doubt that's gonna happen. Now that I say that, it probably just happened. Yep, I jinxed it. So he can't go down below 60. He was at a 63, and we took him to a 62. I just jinxed it. You know? Aces, what is up? How's it going? You missed us pulling a TSS from the Gold Lucky box, Aces. That's what we missed. Alright, so we could technically still go down. It's a possibility. Are these both gonna be unsuccessful? Okay, so this is gonna be successful. Watch, imagine we go down to 62 and we just go right back to 63. Wouldn't shock me. Okay, a 68, I can work with that. Because now we can finish off with an overall amp. Just get him to a 72 or higher. Guaranteed success. If we can have both of them at 72 or higher, I'll take that as a W. And we'll get some W's in the chat. 74 W's in the chat, baby. Street literally clutched that up pretty much. If it weren't for Street, we would have had 2 guys in the 60s probably, or just one at Joe Morgan at 74. Let's go. Joe Morgan will go first. 200 for a Supreme or a Legend. We got plenty right there. I'd like you guys are talking about. I wish I had this inventory too. Newest black diamond right here, Joe Morgan. Immediately will go into second base over India. He literally could just do it right now, honestly. All right, so there we go. Joe Morgan, black diamond. Next up, let's go ahead and do Street as well. 160 for a signature. We type W way before I would reload it, Aces. It might be a little behind. Carlitos, what is up, by the way? I don't know if I said hello earlier. If I haven't said hello to you guys, what's up? Pat, what is up? Do you ever try to get them to 75 when they're at 74? I mean, unless your team is fully done, I would just save them for other players. That 1 point is going to make a difference. If you're towards endgame and there's no one else to work on and everyone's already 75 GI or close to it, you can use them, but it's kind of a waste for 1 point, especially on the overall amp. All right, and our newest black diamond as well, Streets. That's what he's looking like. Obviously, depending on the skills, determines on the train along with trainers. Obviously, trainers make life easier in terms of if you train it one way and you pull other skills that make you go the other way. You can kind of offset it with trainers. So that's where we're at there. But first things first, we're gonna get started with Joe Morgan on the premiums. Let's open up the second skill sword slot real quick. And a 3-3-3 triple chocolate to start for Joe Morgan in the second skill sword slot. Let's get hashtag triple chocolate in the chat. Couldn't start off any better in terms of upgrading and skill changes tonight. That's how we want to start right there, baby. So yes, you could use a 3-3, a 6-6-3 at the end of the day when it gets down to it. Batter's Insight 3-3-2. Have we tried out Batter's Insight? So you guys said Pitcher's Insight got good after that update a couple months ago, back last year, and then you guys said it wasn't, but then you guys said that Batter's Insight was good and it got buffed. I don't think we've used Batter's Insight or pulled a high level set. It's a 3-3-2 set. We did get the new skill Super Sub, which I'm assuming we green this because this is with pinch hitting. We're not gonna use them in pinch hitter. I haven't used Super Sub before. Has this gotten better, or did they nerf the Batter's Insight skill again? Because we got high level set, but I don't think we pulled a high level set on Batter's Insight since you guys said that. Let him pinch hit for India. Yeah, we'll take the Supreme Joe Morgan and pinch hit him for India. Which we just pulled an elite closer and winning streak right there, so. Cooperative pitching 3-3-2. I haven't used cooperative pitching much. I will say that. That's one of the skills I haven't really pulled on my Dodgers account or my Angels account much from what I can remember. It's a 3-3-2 set though. Do we want to use that on a bullpen guy, or do we want to just continue to roll for like bullpen day or something? I don't know. I don't know if it's good on a bullpen guy or if it's more of a starting pitcher guy. I don't have much use with cooperative pitching. I couldn't tell you. I'm excited to actually try out a high level Batter's Insight set because I haven't been able to since they boosted it. Fireballer 3-3-2. Let's roll with it. Let's roll with it. I'll take the high level sets today. I'll take it. Or we can, man, I just really want to try out the only thing is I want to try out a bullpen day high level set with elite closer and winning streak and make it my closer and see how that goes. But I'll take it. I'll take Fireballer. I'm not going to try and to go crazy. We do have 19 left though. And we do have a legendary skill change ticket, but I'll take it. We're going to just roll with that and maybe we get elite closer or something on it. It's just intrusive thoughts that makes me want to keep rolling for bullpen day because I want to try out that theoretical set that I was talking about for a closer. But no, we're going to stick with that. And let's go ahead and get into greens now. No, it hasn't gotten any better. No, only good for lower players. Okay, still trash. Okay, that's all I need to know. So it's still not good. Barrel it up. Okay, we'll take barrel it up. Imagine if we could roll 5-tool player right here. I would take that. Batter's Insight barreled up 5-tool player. Because obviously he's going to hit that bonus easy with speed and contact. Because contact's so high. Speed's nice. Come on now. Yeah, I was about to say, no, I'm not re-rolling on BIU. I hope you guys were talking about Ace Specialist. 5-tool player, let's go! So obviously Charisma would have been good, or any of the other good gold skills would have been good. But this card is the prime 5-tool player, because 5-tool player is better on guys that their lowest base stat, which is power, is pretty high. Power is a 71, his lowest base stat is a 71. That's pretty darn good for a card in this game. W's in the chat right there. W's in the chat. Barreled up, Batter's Insight, 5-tool player. On a prime 5-tool player card right here. Shout out to Aces. Shout out to Aces. And so what we might do, what I'm gonna try and do is, I'm gonna use a gold stat adjust ticket. I'm gonna try and bring down I a little bit because Batter's Insight increases I already in the first place. And if we can get that power up, get like 3 or 4 and make the lowest base stats speed at 73. All right, but before we do that, we got to go do some greens and blues on our street. Hashtag rigged, yeah. Get rigged in the chat. Obviously, it's rigged, guys. We're on the Angels account. Come on now. It was good when I first started playing back in 20. Okay, elite closer. I'll take that. Ace is pretty much pointless for a guy in the bullpen. We already have it on, I believe, our Cy Young, who has a 3-for-3 Control Master set. If we can roll either Ground Baller or Winning Streak, if we could get Winning Streak, I want to try that out. I'm thinking Elite Closer and Winning Streak with Fireballer would be a pretty fire set for a closer, in my opinion. So we'll blue this. Yeah, we're gonna blue Ace. That's what we're gonna do. All right, let's get Winning Streak or Ground Baller. Winning Streak is really what I want to get though, because that's what I was talking about earlier. I don't know. Okay, stop giving me Ace, okay? We already talked about this. We don't want Ace. Inning Eater is pretty much pointless on a bullpen guy. Control Artist. Alright, looks like we're gonna use all the blues on him today. I'm gonna try and keep my cool here, okay? I'm gonna try and keep my cool. Got 7 of these normals left. I don't want to have to get into the premiums. Don't make me do it, Street. Don't make me do it. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay, so what do we do? What do we do? If we have high fielding stats, like Ace has said, we can use Ground Baller. Some people say Ground Baller is really good. What do we want to do here? Why did we just flop the 2 skills? All right, come on. Can we just flop Power and I? That's all I'm trying to do. And it went the wrong way. I'm gonna absolutely just cry right now. We finally get Power and I, but it did it the wrong way. Can we just get some F's in the chat, please? Just get some F's in the chat, please. There's literally, please. I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm actually getting upset right now. That's twice now. Is it too much to ask to take some eye away and give me some power? That's the third. It's the third time. It's the third time. That's the third time. Can we just flop it, please? Oh my gosh, yes! Goodness gracious. Ah, my heart, man. Getting that blood pressure up. Goodness gracious. Now we can get some W's. We got a 3-2. You can only get 3 at the highest on a silver. You can get 3 or 4 on a gold, so it worked out. Finally get some W's in there. Gosh. So now his lowest base stat is speed. We got power up. Brought eye down a little bit. Now we can train power 1, contact 2, fielding 3 with having batter's insight as well. That boosts the eye. Finally, man. Oh, this game was stressing me out, man. I'm not gonna lie.